Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaste, Namaskar, good evening, Sat Sri Akal, and welcome to Postmortem, the most enlightening show on radio, only on radio, on a flight of life with Balanagendran. Dear all, here comes Thursday to 9 p.m., 60 minutes of enlightenment through Postmortem, where we are providing impartial analysis to an issue that will take you not only to the past, to the present, but also will help you to estimate the future. You are listening to Radio on a flight of life, and this is Postmortem. Enlightenment begins here, so stay tuned, keep listening. Balanagendran live from Chennai. As the time passes by, Radio Udaan comes with phenomenal changes. To know more about those changes and initiatives, stay tuned to Radio Udaan through www.radioudaan.com, www.radioudaan.com. I repeat, www.radioudaan.com, where you can submit feedback to the shows that you're listening. For instance, if you're listening to Postmortem right now, and if you feel that the show needs your feedback, of course, it needs your feedback. But if you feel like really contributing, the foremost way through which you can contribute is by means of feedback. So go to radioudaan.com, find the link, submit feedback, select the show Postmortem with Balanagendran, and rate the show according to what you feel inside your mind, according to the quality of content, according to the presentation, according to the informations that have been placed in front of you. There will be 5 choices: excellent, very good, good, okay, poor. The choices that you're going to make. The choice that you're going to make will help us to open the door of success and will help us to provide a better postmortem, where we are blowing pieces apart to provide you the secrets hidden behind the curtains. We have touched almost all the spheres that surrounds us, from environment to science, from earth to politics, from terrorism to phenomenal ups and glory of our world. Today also, we are going to talk about a fever. And by the way, I am overwhelmed by your feedback for last week's Postmortem on condoms. One message read, I quote, "These sort of awareness initiatives would be highly appreciated." And we are highly on the roof by receiving your feedbacks. Keep listening to Radio Udaan. Enjoy Radio Udaan, a flight of life, the vehicle that transforms your life from stress to bliss. You can also stay with us through Facebook. It's really simple. Facebook.com/Radio Udaan will take you to our official page and group, where you can share your thoughts, ideas, and valid suggestions for the betterment of Radio Udaan. You can also follow our day-to-day operations on Twitter if you are a Twitterati. Go to twitter.com and follow us at Radio Udaan, at RADIOUDAAN. Either you are a Tweeple or a Twitterati. The new term is Twitterati for those who use Twitter. It's ironic to talk about a word after you have been completely empowered by the dose of vocabulary. Well, let's plunge ourselves into today's segment of Postmortem, where we are going to provide an impartial analysis of an issue. Today we are going to talk about a fever, as I've said. This is about a fever that kisses each and every one of us. None of us can escape. This fever, we are not talking about health. We have dealt with health last week. But this is a kind of a fever which each and every one of us want to swim and sing together. We have agonizing pain and astounding jubilation. At the same time, we are feeling tragedies and ironies. We are experiencing high peaks and at the same time dark, deep down bottom. There has always been a surge of a ray of light at the end of the tunnel, which creates this fever. For the past 14 days, we have been completely drowned or attacked or suffered by this fever. In fact, this is the fever that we have been looking forward to eagerly for every 4 years. Yes, we are talking about the Olympic fever. Olympics is a mighty sports, a multifarious talent hunt. In fact, a multifarious talent exhibition where from the richest to the poorest would sit either live or in front of their television sets or in front of their radios to listen their favorite athletes perform. Today in our postmortem, we are going to have a look at India and the Olympics. The international listeners, there is nothing to feel biased as we are going to talk about the Olympics first, and we are going to pin India under Olympics. It will help you to understand the world's largest democracy and the shape under which its sports arena is controlled and governed. Yesterday, the agonizing pain lasted nearly 2 weeks of 0 medals has subsided a little bit thanks to Sakshi Malik for her bronze in the wrestling. We are looking forward to some medals in wrestling as well as in badminton. In badminton, PV Sindhu, as of now, might be playing in her semi-final. Well, by considering all this, we have thought that today should be the 60 minutes of enlightenment on Olympics, especially India and the Olympics. The information you might not have come across, the facts that you might not have fathomed, the concepts that you might not have understood, or the sources that you might not have visited. Everything will be dealt tonight by Bala Nagendran on Postmortem, because enlightenment begins only here. Olympics. It could have been conducted every year, but would we be of same enthusiasm, zeal, vigor to watch the events if it is for every year? Absolutely no. That's why there is a gap for 4 years. But apart from that, there are other interesting facts behind why the Olympics have been chosen to be held once in every 4 years. Everybody, in fact, every citizen of a country, be it India, Pakistan, South Africa, Australia, West Indies, or anything, every citizen of the country wants to see their athletes representing them to win medals, especially the yellow medal, the prestigious gold medal, because winning medal is itself an honorable thing. An honorable thing has an honorable end if you win a gold medal, because you will be named as the gold medalist as well as the Olympic champion. But do we know the history behind the gold medal? Are they made of gold? What would you do if I say no? And on the other hand, what happened in 1916, 1940, and 1944? In the meantime, we also should know what happened in 1896. The youngest, the oldest, the man with bare foot who has won the marathon. Records have tumbled. In the meantime, we also have to see the performance of India, including the yesterday's bronze of Sakshi Malik. India's total medals are 25. Congratulations, we have hit quarter of a century in 70 years of independence. Since 1948, India has been participating in almost To be the exact, India has been participating in every Olympics for the past 68 years. In 17 Olympics, we have won 25 medals. Sorry to bother you, we have won 22 medals, 3 before independence. And we are going to see all these interesting informations and the details only on Postmortem with me, Bala Nagendran on Radio Dana, Flight of Life. More informations are waiting. Do Olympics have tragedy? Yes, it does. I'm not talking about the terror attacks in Rio de Janeiro, but I'm talking about the history. The Munich massacre at the time of Olympics. Well, I'll get back to you on a short break. After this, we will talk about a lot on Olympics, India and Olympics. On Postmortem, Enlightenment begins with Bala Nagendran on Radio Dana, Flight of Life.
यार सुमित, एक बात पूछूं?
हाँ पूछो।
तुम्हारे सारे फ्रेंड्स स्टिक यूज करते हैं, पर तुम क्यों नहीं करते?
यार मुझे स्टिक के साथ चलना बहुत अटपटा लगता है और लुक भी तो बिगड़ जाती है ना अपनी।
अच्छा, मुझे तो ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं लगता। तुम 1 मिनट यहीं रुको, मैं जरा अपनी इंस्टॉलमेंट पे करके आती हूँ और कहीं जाना मत यहाँ से।
ठीक है। हेलो श्रेया।
हाँ सुमित।
यार कितना समय हो गया, कहाँ हो तुम?
माय गॉड, आई एम सो सॉरी सुमित। मुझे मेरी एक फ्रेंड मिल गई और मैं उसके साथ निकल गई। मैं भूल ही गई थी कि तुम मेरे साथ थे।
काश कि आपने सही समय पर केन का इस्तेमाल सीख लिया होता, तो आज हालात ऐसे न होते। इसीलिए दोस्तों कीजिए केन से दोस्ती, क्योंकि नो केन नो गेन।
ओम मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुध्वजा।
भक्तजनों, इस मोह माया से भरे संसार में ना जाने कितनी ही दिक्कतें एवं परेशानियों ने सबको फुलटू फंसा रखा है और दुनियादारी में टोटली उलझा रखा है। परंतु चिंता का कोई विषय नहीं है प्रिय भक्तों, क्योंकि इन दिक्कतों से कुछ ना होता। देवी डिम्पल लेकर आ रही हैं इन सारी समस्याओं का समाधान। तो अब से एवरी फ्राइडे 8 to 9 PM सोशल कीड़े सर चढ़ के बोलेंगे in all is well with RJ Dimple on your favorite Radio Udaan, a flight of life.
न फिक्र करो बीते लम्हों की कि कल का सूरज निकलना बाकी है। मिल जाएंगी मंजिलें आपको हमेशा कि आपके हौसलों की उड़ान बाकी है। सुनते रहिए रेडियो उड़ान, द फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ।
Well, when we trace the origin back, we have to move towards 1600 years from now. The ancient Greece has conducted the events called the Olympics because the Olympiad was a place, the Olympia. Even now, the Olympic torch is first lit and carried from the Olympia city. The ancient festive where the citizens have participated, the people have participated to worship the gods. There are various interesting facts about the ancient Olympics. Before we get into 1896 and to the modern era, it's necessary to talk about the ancient one. Previously, there were no gold medals. There were olive leaves, emblems, crowns, and even various other animalistic made trophies have been introduced. Although the facts are disputable, it is from the majority of historic sources we have come across the conclusion that there were no medals at that time. Another one, the players have to compete with nudity. That was a naked Olympic. The ancient Olympic was a naked game. In fact, believe me, all the men, all the athletes have to compete with naked. They pour oil on them as a mark of respect to their deity. On the other hand, in the ancient Olympics, no women were allowed. We are witnessing women winning medals after medals after medals, like Katie Ledecky, Simone Biles, and so forth. But in the ancient, only men were allowed. 4 years one, the Olympics has been set up. There were various reasons. Various authors have given various reasons. The most accepted one is that the athletes need time to prepare themselves. And the second one is the ancient Greece has been a scattered one. At that time, the Greece Empire scattered across various continents. Hence, the players have to move to Olympiad, which needs time. Hence, 1 year might not be enough. The third one is that the Venus, the symbol of the feminine god, which were worshipped before the Christian era, has reached the closest possible orbit of the earth once in 4 years. As a mark of Venus, as a mark of female god, the Olympics have been set up to be held once in 4 years. The third observation was a highly debatable one, as it talks about the Christian era. The expression has been revealed by many writers, including the modern controversial Dan Brown. When we move further, the Olympics have lost its marks as the Greek Empire dwindled. But in the year 1896, again, it has been reinstated in Greece, where it has been found. Then as well, no medals. In fact, to be exact, there were no gold medal. There was olive and silver medal. And in the year 2000, the Paris Olympics have also, in the year 1900, the Paris Olympics has also witnessed the same. And when we go by that, the Olympics have taken a paradigm shift of what we are witnessing today. As of now, in the year 2016, Rio de Janeiro, under 28 events, 306 games have been organized. More than 2 games are the new inductees. Golf after 1904 and Rugby 7. These are the 2 games that have been inducted this year. More than 11,500. If we have to be exact, 11,551 athletes took part from 207 nations. The nation that is competing for the first time in the Olympics was Kosovo, the South Sudan. And this Olympics has seen the refugee Olympic team of athletes who were being forced to flee from their nation to save their livelihoods to other countries, especially to Europe, in the refugee crisis, and they have been competing under the Olympic flag. Many athletes have been considered to compete independently. For example, the athletes of Kuwait, whose federation has been banned, hence the athletes have been allowed to compete under the Olympic flag. Well, slowly we have entered into modern Olympic, but we are going to know more about modern Olympic before we delve into what happened to India in the Olympics, since India inducted itself into the Hall of Multifarious Talent Exhibitions. Stay tuned to Radio Udaan, keep listening to Radio Udaan. This is Postmortem and I am Bala Nagendran talking about India and the Olympics.
कभी तड़प, कभी तन्हाई, कभी बेबसी तो कभी इंतजार।
ये मर्जी क्या खूब है ना, जिसे
मोहब्बत कहते हैं। तो मामला हो टूटे दिल का, या आपको आपके अपने ही कर रहे हो नजरअंदाज,
क्योंकि स्नेहा के पास है
इन सब
का इलाज।
अब से हर शनिवार रात 8 से 9 नजर आएंगे प्यार के कुछ नए रंग इन नजराना प्यार का। मेरा अजय स्नेहा ओनली ऑन रेडियो उड़ान। ऑफ लाइट ऑफ लाइट।
हमारी जिंदगी को और भी खूबसूरत बनाता है PYAR, यानी कि प्यार।
मेरी लाइफ में सिर्फ 2 चीज है, प्यार प्यार प्यार, या मोर।
करिए अपने प्यार का इजहार एक अनोखे तरीके से। शेयर करिए अपने प्यार की कहानी सिर्फ मेरी जुबानी। अपने प्यारी सी लव स्टोरी को शेयर करने के लिए आप हमें मेल कर सकते हैं POOPATEL55@gmail.com पर, या फिर लॉग इन कीजिए www.radioudan.com। सुनते रहिए, जिंदगी खूबसूरत है विद आरजे धड़कन ऑन योर रेडियो उड़ान, अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ।
नैब इंडिया यानी नेशनल एसोसिएशन फॉर द ब्लाइंड इंडिया की सबसे पुरानी संस्था है, जहां दृष्टिहीनों के लिए शिक्षा, रोजगार और पुनर्वसन की सेवा दी जाती है।
नैब इंडिया पर संपर्क करने के लिए हमें ईमेल करें hsg@nabindia.info पर। आप हमें कॉल भी कर सकते हैं। हमारा नंबर है 02266838637।
You are listening to Radio Udaan, a flight of light. For more information, log on to www.radioudan.com. Happy listening.
Welcome back after the short break where we've been doing post-mortem on Olympics. That's who, India and the Olympics. As of now, we have entered into modern Olympics. We all know the reason behind the 5 rings of the Olympics, medal, and the symbol of Nike, the goddess picture up front. And if I say the medal making process a tedious one, would you believe it? Approximately 922 personnel have been deployed by the Rio de Janeiro or Brazil to mint the medal. The medal has been snapped 5 times or hammered 5 times, and it has been kept under the heat of 1330 degree Fahrenheit believe me, 1330 degree Fahrenheit to make it process. We will see further in the coming links, but before that, while talking about medals, it is necessary to go back to the medals history. The first person to have won the medals of the modern Olympic, that was not the gold medal. As I've said, at that time there was no gold medal, but the silver medal with an olive leaf crown. In the year 1896, the American in triple jump was the one who has won the first gold medal of the Olympics. The irony is, even after 120 years, the first person to have won the Olympic gold medal was an American, but this time a woman. Baron Pierre de Coubertin was the pioneer of modern Olympic, was the one who found the rings that intertwine with each other to resemble 5 continents. There will be 5 rings, 5 continents. There will be colors resembling of different, like yellow, blue, black, red and green. Resembles that at least one of the colors can be found in the national flags of all the countries. That's how the person has thought to bring the medal and the symbol to the limelight. The emblem that Nike, the goddess symbol, will also be provided to the medalists. The medal contains the medal box and the trophy containing the emblem. Well, the first time the pure gold has been replaced, or the medal has been made as a gold medal but with less or no gold, was in 1912. But it is necessary to talk about the contingency of the Olympic plans. When we speak from 1896, 1912, that was a slow and sluggish movement. The first countries were 5 that took part in the Olympics. Now see, in 120 years, 207 countries. It has become the global phenomena. And when we move further, the Olympics had some interesting moments. The youngest participant of the Olympics was 10 years and 200 odd days old. The gymnastic event. Remember, the youngest Olympian was a gymnast who won bronze medal in the year 1896, the modern day first Olympic. Demetrius Lounders, the person's name. The person's Demetrius Lounders was the first who clinched bronze medal in gymnastics when he was 10 years and 200 odd days old. Okay, what about the old person on the planet who has won the medal? In the year 1908, Oscar Swan was the first person to have won the silver medal in shooting at the age of 60. Imagine our shooters. When he was 60, his eyes weren't blinking, which he shot to clinch silver medal. And he hasn't stopped. He wants to taste more Olympic medals. And in the year 1920, he has got another opportunity to clinch the silver medal in the same event, shooting, when he was 72. So he was the old man to clinch an Olympic medal. Well, do we know that nowadays the athletes, especially in the track and field events, wear costly garments and costly footwears while running? But do we know that there was a person who has won gold medal without the footwear? Coming from the most underdeveloped, tarnished country, he has attained that feat in the year 1964. We will talk a lot about that in the next link, and we also going to penetrate into India's arena in Olympics from coming links. Stay tuned to Radio Udaan. Keep listening to Radio Udaan. This is Balanagindran, and you are listening to Postmortem, the most enlightening show on radio. We are dissecting India and the Olympics.
यार ब्लाइंड होने का एक प्रॉब्लम है। मन करता है अच्छे अच्छे रेस्टोरेंट्स में जाऊं और नई नई डिश ट्राई करूं, पर मेन्यू ही नहीं पढ़ पाता।
हाँ, और वेटर से पूरा मेन्यू तो नहीं पढ़वा सकते और हर आइटम की प्राइस पूछते हुए शर्म आती है।
जानते हो, ये प्रॉब्लम लो विजन वालों और सीनियर सिटीजन्स को भी आती है। रेस्टोरेंट्स में लाइटिंग भी तो बहुत कम होती है ना।
कभी कभी सोचती हूँ कि घर से खाना ऑर्डर कर दूं, लेकिन आसपास के रेस्टोरेंट पता करना और उनकी मेन्यू जानना कितना मुश्किल है। कोई इसके लिए कुछ करता क्यों नहीं?
उन सब लोगों के लिए जिनको रेस्टोरेंट मेन्यू पढ़ने में दिक्कत होती है, इंडिया का पहला एक्सेसिबल रेस्टोरेंट फाइंडर एंड मेन्यू रीडिंग ऐप गुड फूड टॉक्स लॉन्च हो गया है। अब अपने मोबाइल, टैबलेट या कंप्यूटर पे कभी भी कहीं भी आप अपने आसपास के रेस्टोरेंट का नाम, एड्रेस, फोन नंबर और मेन्यू आसानी से पढ़ सकते हैं। बस गुड फूड टॉक्स ऐप एंड्रॉइड प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड करें। अपने कंप्यूटर या आईफोन पर www.goodfoodtalks.in दैट इज goodfoodtalks.in खोलें और एंजॉय करें।
अरे वाह, मजा आ गया। देखो तो पास में कौन कौन से रेस्टोरेंट्स हैं।
रेडियो उड़ान सुन रहे सभी मित्रों को मेरा प्यार भरा नमस्कार। मेरा नाम मधु सिंघल है। मैं बेंगलोर में कार्यरत संस्था मित्र ज्योति, जो पिछले 25 वर्षों से दृष्टिहीनों एवं दूसरे विकलांग व्यक्तियों के लिए कार्यरत है, उसकी मैनेजिंग ट्रस्टी हूँ। इस संस्था की गतिविधियाँ इस प्रकार हैं। यहाँ पर दृष्टिहीनों के लिए ऑडियो में पुस्तकें रिकॉर्ड की जाती हैं। इसके साथ साथ ब्रेल में और स्कैन्ड पुस्तकें भी उनको दी जा रही हैं। कंप्यूटर प्रशिक्षण और रोजगार की सुविधाएं भी यहाँ प्रदान की जा रही हैं। दृष्टिहीन महिलाओं के लिए एक विशेष प्रकार का कोर्स चलाया जाता है, जिसमें उन्हें आत्मनिर्भर बनकर जीवन में आगे बढ़ने की क्षमता प्रदान की जा रही है। आप मित्र ज्योति से संपर्क कर सकते हैं। यहाँ का फोन नंबर है 08022587623 और 22587625। ईमेल एड्रेस है admin.office@mitrajyoti.org। वेबसाइट है www.mitrajyoti.org।
लो आ गई नई आजादी।
मगर बताओ तो सही, कौन सी है ये नई आजादी?
ये आजादी है हमें और भी करीब से सुनने की।
वो कैसे?
वो ऐसे कि अब आप हमें सुन सकते हो हमारे ऑफिशियली एंड्रॉइड ऐप के माध्यम से, जो कि अवेलेबल है गूगल प्ले स्टोर पर।
तो आज ही डाउनलोड करें रेडियो उड़ान का ऑफिशियल ऐप और आनंद लें एक नई आजादी का। रेडियो उड़ान, अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ।
एक मंच जहां मिलती है महत्वपूर्ण जानकारियां।
सवाल हो और जवाब दूं।
एक मंच जहां होते हैं हंसी और ठहाके।
वाह। एक मंच जहां होती हैं चर्चाएं।
दूसरी वाली आपको नहीं समर्पित करूंगा।
कीजिए, बड़े स्पोर्टिंग है।
आप पहले सुन लीजिए, उसके बाद कहिएगा आपको चाहिए समर्पण के नहीं चाहिए।
एक मंच जहां मिलेगा लोकप्रिय संगीत।
और इन सब के बीच एक ऐसा मंच जहां मिलता है सब कुछ। लॉग ऑन कीजिए www.radioudan.com और जुड़ जाइए हमारे साथ।
The first woman to have won the Olympic gold medal was in the year 1908. But in terms of the Olympic championship, I mean, the first Olympic champion, woman champion, was in the year 1896 itself. According to the records, The 1908 England's Charlotte Cooper, who was won the gold medal in tennis, but in 1896 there was a woman called Helen Barbie, born in New York, has won the medal in one-ton class game. There was a game called one-ton class during that period, and that's where the women have played. And let's get back to the barefoot marathon, the 10-kilometer arduous journey of barefoot marathon winner in 1964 Tokyo Olympics by Abebe Bikila. Abebe Bikila of Ethiopia was the one who ran on a barefoot to win the gold medal in 10 kilometers marathon. Imagine, for a determined athlete, footwears doesn't matter. When we trace back the symbols, the Olympics and its notions, it has taken an evolution. Now, the entire Olympic has been based on sustainable development. Even the production of metals have been made from the ores of recycling particles. The silver, gold, everything has been taken from the ores on the methodology of eco-friendly measures. There were no mercury used to extract gold for the Rio de Janeiro Olympics to fulfill the theme, a new world, and to prove the sustainable development. Well, it's time for us to slowly switch to India, as we have seen enough of the information on Olympics. We have to move towards India, how the nations are performing. We have witnessed that the United States has been building more than 1,000 medals under his kitty. How far India has performed? The first time India took part in Olympics was in the year 1900. In the year 1900, India has been represented by only one athlete named Norman Pritzker. Norman Pritzker, an Anglo-Indian who was there in Paris in the year 1900, has been chosen to participate and represent India at that time. And he has won 2 silver medals. That's stunning. One in 200 meters dash and another one in 200 meters hurdle. He has won 2 silver medals. And from then on, India hasn't participated in 1904, 1908, 1912, and 1916 there were no Olympics, and we will see why. And so finally, India took part in 1920 Olympics as a team. And in the year 1924, the contingent has been increased to 6 players, 4 athletes and 2 wrestlers. In the year 1928, that's where India's medal hunting has begun. Believe me, before independence, India's Olympic era was at least a golden one, if not of quantity of gold collections as that of what the United States and China has been doing right now. Here we go. When we speak about India's participation, it is necessary to know some details about pre-independent India. In pre-independent India, the British territory of India was represented. Hence, people from the Burmese have also been a part of it. For example, in the year 1932, the contingents were 27, out of which 4 athletes, 1 swimmer, and 3 weightlifters, among which 1 Burmese, and 19 hockey members. And in the year 1928, India's medal hunting has begun with a gold medal in field hockey by the national team. That's where, in the year 1927, the National Olympic Committee has been formed and the National Hockey Committee has also been established. Hence, in the year 1928, the contingent of India was increased to 21 of 4 athletes and 3 wrestlers and 14 hockey teams. In the year 1928, it has been reached to 20, where 4 athletes, 1 swimmer, and 15 hockey team, which has won the gold. From 1928, 1932, 1936, 1948, 1956, consecutively, India has assured itself a gold medal in hockey. In the year 1960, it has won silver. Again in the year 1964, it has won the gold in Tokyo. And finally, in the year 1980, in Moscow Olympics, India has regained its championship momentum by winning the gold medal. From then on, the Indian hockey team has been looked at with a bird's eye view to win a medal. Unfortunately, it is far from achieving. Barring those 3 golds that have been won from 1928, 1932, 1936, the total medals that India has won till date is 22. Don't mistake me, including gold, silver, and bronze. With that sense, it is necessary to emphasize that the legendary swimmer and the most decorated Olympian of all time, Michael Phelps, the Baltimore Bullet, has won more gold medals than India's total medals. And if we take his total medals, he has won more total medals than India. Because as of now, we have won 25 and he 28. Well, let's get back to other events. The first individual medal has come from Kesaba Dada Jadhav, the year 1952 wrestling bronze medal at the Helsinki, Finland Olympics. And from then on, India has seen some individual medals here and there. The most memorable ones happened to be the 1996 Leonard Reyes bronze in the single men's tennis, the 2000 Karnam Malleshwari's bronze in weightlifting, in 2004 at the Athens, the silver medal from the double trap shooting by Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore. And here comes the individual gold medal in the history of India from Abhinav Bindra in the 10-meter air rifles at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. That's where India has seen 1 gold and 2 bronze as well. The medal values have been increased. And in the 2012 happened to be one of the most decorated Olympic careers of the independent India, where India has won 6 medals, out of which 2 were silver, 4 happened to be the bronze. And in the year 2016 as of now, India has won only the bronze and occupies the 70th spot. Totally up to date, India has won 9 gold, 4 silver and 12 bronze. If we omit those 3 gold won at the time of pre-independence, it is 6 gold, 2 silver and 12 bronze. Because Norman Priester has also won silver medals, 2 silver medals in the 1900s. And thus, India's history in the Olympics is happened to be a disappointing one. But still, it has a hope in retention. And we also need to look up to the tragedies that have happened in the Olympics. Olympics are not only known for flamboyance or sporting spectacle, but also of tragedies. We'll tell you that in the next link only on Radio Run of Light of Life. This is Postmortem by Balanagendran. Enlightenment begins here.
आलू है, गोभी है, मटर, टमाटर।
आलू है, गोभी है, मटर, टमाटर बाबूजी एकदम बढ़िया ताजा है।
सेब है एकदम मीठा सेब, बाबूजी एकदम मीठा सेब ले लो।
अरे बाबूजी सेब ले लो, सेब एकदम मीठे हैं, बढ़िया एकदम। ले लो बाबूजी।
अरे भैया ये सेब का भाव दिए?
अरे बाबूजी ले लो, 120 रुपए किलो हैं।
अच्छे हैं?
अरे एकदम बढ़िया बाबूजी, कश्मीरी सेब हैं।
अच्छा अच्छा, 2 किलो दे दो।
दे रहे हैं बाबूजी वहीं। ले बाबूजी।
अरे रे रे, 1 मिनट, तुम इन्हें पॉलीथीन में क्यों पैक कर रहे हो? ये बहुत खतरनाक होती है, क्या तुम्हें पता नहीं है?
बाबूजी ये कैसे?
देखो, जब हम इन पन्नियों का यूज करते हैं तो इसमें रखा सामान खाने योग्य नहीं होता। दूसरा, जब हम इसे फेंकते हैं तो पशु पक्षियों के लिए भी खतरनाक साबित होता है। पानी में डालें तो पानी को भी दूषित करता है और साथ ही साथ हमारी नन्ही नन्ही मछलियां इसमें फंस जाती हैं, जिससे उनका दम घुट जाता है। या फिर हम इन पॉलीथीन बैग्स को जलाएं तो उससे निकलने वाली गैस जैसे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड से हमारी स्वच्छ वायु दूषित हो जाती है। तो ऐसी खतरनाक चीज का हम उपयोग क्यों करें भला?
सही कहा बाबूजी आपने। अब हम कबहू ना प्लास्टिक का थैला इस्तेमाल करीब। अब तो हम हमेशा कपड़े का थैला इस्तेमाल करीब और पन्नी का भी इस्तेमाल नहीं करीब।
दोस्तों, ये तो समझ गए, और आप नहीं समझे तो समझ जाइए।
रेडियो उड़ान द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
विजिट ऑन www.radioudan.com।
विकलांगों की आवश्यकताओं के अनुरूप समाज में बाधा रहित निर्माण ही है विकलांगजनों के लिए सहज जीवन का एहसास।
सहज सुगम विकलांग का जीवन, समय की है आवाज यही, सुगम्य भारत अभियान सफल हो, सरकार का है प्रयास यही।
सार्वजनिक भवनों, सरकारी कार्यालयों, स्कूल, अस्पताल, पुलिस स्टेशन आदि के साथ साथ विभिन्न परिवहन व्यवस्थाओं जैसे रेलवे स्टेशन, बस स्टॉप, एयरपोर्ट आदि को विकलांग जनों की आवश्यकताओं के अनुरूप सुगम बनाया जा रहा है,
ताकि दृष्टि बाधित, श्रवण बाधित तथा अन्य विकलांगजन बाधा रहित जीवन के सुखद एहसास से गुजर सकें।
अधिक जानकारी www.disabilityaffairs.gov.in से हासिल करें।
सुगम्य भारत, सशक्त भारत,
विकलांग जन सशक्तिकरण विभाग, भारत सरकार।
वॉइस फॉर ब्लाइंड क्लब में आप सभी का स्वागत है। क्लब का उद्देश्य है शिक्षा के माध्यम से आपको आत्मनिर्भर बनाना, रिकॉर्डिंग एंड स्क्राइब की प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना। भारत के कई शहरों में वॉइस फॉर ब्लाइंड क्लब के सदस्य अपनी सेवाएं देना चाहते हैं। क्लब से कांटेक्ट करने के लिए मेल आईडी है voiceforblind voiceforblind@gmail.com। मोबाइल नंबर 9410480858। मैं अनीता शर्मा एंड मेरे क्लब मेंबर रिकॉर्डिंग एंड स्क्राइब की आवश्यकता को पूरा करने का हर संभव प्रयास करेंगे। अधिक जानकारी के लिए आप हमें मेल कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच।
प्रतिभा की पहचान,
प्रज्ञा की मुस्कान,
सबलांगों का साथी, ये है रेडियो उड़ान।
रेडियो उड़ान के प्रोग्राम्स की जानकारी के लिए, शोज में पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए, किसी भी शो को फीडबैक देने के लिए, आर्काइव रिक्वेस्ट करने के लिए, आरजे बनने के लिए और अपने फेवरेट आरजेस की प्रोफाइल्स पढ़ने के लिए लॉग ऑन करें www.radioudan.com। स्काइप आईडी रेडियो उड़ान, ईमेल mail@radioudan.com। रेडियो उड़ान, a flight of life।
Welcome back to the last segment of today's Postmortem, where we are dissecting India and the Olympics. While we are watching about India's events in the Olympics with grim realities, it is necessary to know that India hasn't been short of giving tough competitions like P.T. Usha, Milkha Singh, the greatest athletes who stood forth, missing their medals by a whisker. And it includes the recent Agartala's golden girl, Deepa Karmakar, who missed her gold medal in gymnastics by a whisker, bronze medal by a whisker. And at the same time, the winning of bronze medal by Sakshi Maharaj made her to be the first wrestler to win the Olympic medal in India's history, and also the fourth woman to stand in the podium of the grandest stage of the sporting spectacle. The first happened to be Karnam Malleshwari in 2000, and then Saina Nehwal and Mary Kom respectively. In 2012, this time Sakshi. On the other hand, India is looking forward with the billions of population as well as more medals. Well, talking about medals, as I've said in the earliest, the medal making process is an arduous one, for which more than 1,000 employees are deployed. This time, more than 912 employees have been deployed to produce medals. Let me tell you how. Every medal has been hammered for 5 times, and it has been kept at the heat of 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit for melting. Then a 2 million ton weight has been kept on the medal. Believe me, 2 million ton weight has been kept on each and every medal while making. That's how the Olympic medals are made. First you have to hammer it, then you have to melt it, heat it, then you have to keep it under the weight of 2 million tons to cool and to be hard. It's not as easy as we like. There's a thing called the Colossus. The Colossus is the equipment under which the medals are kept under weight, that has been especially made for medal making. And fine, let's talk about the gold. Every athlete's dream is to win the Olympic gold medal. Every athlete wants to see their national anthem is played because of them. Every athlete wants to say that I represented my nation and became the Olympic champion and the gold medalist. But by knowing that the gold medal is not the exact gold medal, it is not made purely of gold. It contains 92.5% silver, 1.3% gold, and the rest is carried away by the copper. The Olympic Committee, the International Olympic Committee says already it is spending 6 grams of gold for each medal. 6 grams of gold. This time we have 306 events. 306 into 6 will give you a picture of 1,836 grams of gold has been used to produce gold medal. Exactly speaking, the gold medal is entirely made of silver, and the gold plating has been done to make it look gold. Despite knowing that, the athletes are dying to get the gold medal, because that represents your nation. That's where you are named as you represent your nation and became the gold medalist and the Olympic champion. Let's talk about the tragedies. The Olympics are not invincible. After ups and downs, records and failures, it also has tragedies. Many athletes have lost their lives. In the year 1912, a cyclist, while practicing slipped out of the cycle and thrown directly into the tree and dead on the spot. The year 1972, the gruesome Munich massacre. Because at the time, the Palestine terrorist group named Black September has kidnapped 11 Israeli athletes and 1 German police with an Israeli physician and manager. They have demanded that their 200 inmates in the Israeli prison have to be released. The government of Israel hasn't bowed down, but the German government was ready to pay unlimited ransom to release this 11 Israeli athletes. At the end of the day, the chaos took place. Something happened which the world had never witnessed before and had never even dreamt of. All the 11 athletes have been fired to kill. They have been killed, and thus the memorial was held at the time of the Olympic events. That was a dark period in Olympics because Munich has been called as the Olympic held at the Munich massacre. Well, friends, with that note, it's time for me to take a leave and to pave a way for technocratic show Tech City from 9 to 10 p.m. followed by Dil Se Dil Tak. I'll meet you all Sunday 8 to 9 p.m. on your most informative show, Well This Week. Till then, take care of yourself, if possible, take care of others. I'll meet you with another impartial analysis next week, Thursday 8 to 9 p.m. Enjoy the moment. Keep listening to Radio Udaan. Stay tuned to Radio Udaan. Have a happy Raksha Bandhan. And Balanagan signing off saying good night. Buenas noches. Vanakkam.